Welcome to Inspiration Daily for November 26, 2021. I'm your host, Gina Greenlee of GinaGreenlee.com. Inspiration Daily is a year-long vlog which will run from October 5th, 2021 to October 5th, 2022 of dynamics and experiences that inspire me, and perhaps they will do the same for you. Today's inspiration is breakfast salad. Okay, I got avocado in here, fresh avocado, fresh baby spinach, Sushi Ginger, capers, Italian seasoning blend, black pepper, the olive oil, a little bit of olive oil that came with the anchovies that I bought. I don't do fish in the morning. I learned a long time ago. That's a mistake. It doesn't agree with me. And I find, and it's a lovely flavor. Why does breakfast salad inspire me? I'll tell you why. Because I look schwitzy. Schwitzy, that's Yiddish for sweaty. I mean, not a direct translation, but it's used in that sense. It actually means spitting. I grew up in a Jewish neighborhood on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. So if it was what do you call it? I don't even know the English word for it. That's how drizzling. If it was drizzling, people say, is it raining outside? Nah, it's schwitzing. So when you sweat like this, I'm schwitzing. Any hootie, I've been experimenting with intermittent fasting, and who hasn't? Actually, before that became the weight loss dynamic. I always experimented for decades with trying to stop eating at like 6 or 7 o'clock. I like to eat at night. It has a lot to do with the fact that I'm a night owl. So if I'm up, inspired by so much to make collage art and fashion design and read books and write books and you listen to music and come up with ideas for Inspiration Daily, my brain's working, my body's hungry. So that's why to not eat after a certain time, I need to be in bed. And I need to brush my teeth. That's really important. I did an Inspiration Daily on dental hygiene, and I had a bad habit a number of years ago of, eating because I'm up at night as a night owl. And then, then all of a sudden, boom, I get tired and I just fall asleep, because I fall asleep very easily. Thank you. And, but then I haven't brushed my teeth. So for me, it's not really intermittent fasting. I mean, it is in that you're fasting when you're asleep. But I really try not to eat past 8 o'clock. Stopping eating at 4 is just not reasonable for me, because I'm going to be up for another 6 hours, and then my stomach just hurts in the middle of the night because I'm truly hungry. So I've been experimenting with that. The reason why I mentioned this is because of ceasing the cessation of food consumption by call it 7 o'clock at night is because when that happens, I sleep from anywhere from between 8 to 10 hours. So if I'm getting up, it's almost 12 hours of a legitimate fast, because it happens when I'm sleeping. I find that when I do that, when I eat lighter in the evening, perhaps some of you may be familiar with that expression, eat like a king, a prince during the day, a king in the morning, a prince at lunch, and a pauper at night, right? So your heavier meals when you get up, and then you get lighter as the day wears on. I find when I wake up after a sleep fast, if you will, of 12 hours or so, that I don't crave traditional breakfast foods. I used to eat a lot of cereal and healthy cereals. Whole grain cereals, and actually I used to make my own cereal with brown rice and steel cut oats and ground flaxseed and almond milk and raisins. But I find that I don't. My body asks for more dinner type foods for breakfast. Salad, falafel, chicken sandwich. So, which then organically prompts catalyzes the dynamic of eating like well, I should say, a queen in the morning, a princess in midday, and a pauper at night. So I actually am, whenever I get up, that is my breakfast, literally breaking the fast. Doesn't matter if it's 6 o'clock, but if I haven't eaten for 12 hours because I've been sleeping, then I'm really hungry. I don't want cereal. I want food. So the other thing that this catalyzes, so the inspiration is breakfast salad, because we have this idea I only eat certain things at certain times of day. Yeah, you can have pancakes at night, and you can have avocado and spinach and capers in the morning. Whatever. I listen to my body. Well, this also lets me get my greens in. That was my other challenge. I like greens, but I'm eating other stuff during the day, protein, and then I wasn't weaving in the greens, and then when it's time for dinner, I don't want to eat a salad for dinner, actually. I don't find that particularly inspiring. Sometimes I can. I did have salad. I have had salad for dinner, but I need some nice protein with it, like some grilled salmon or something. So this is also a way for me to get in my greens, but this is really very yummy. And actually, this is after my walk. I walk around the neighborhood. It takes 90 minutes because it's just how big the neighborhood is. I don't do anything hefty. I just walk in a circle, in a really big circle. And before I walk, I learned during my marathon days that before I go out, I have to have something. I can't be on a completely empty stomach, particularly if my last meal was 10 hours earlier, because then I risk feeling lightheaded during my exercise. And so I call it my literal breaking the fast was I had a couple of medjool dates and 4 falafel balls with zug, and which is a Middle Eastern sauce. I did a inspiration daily on that, a Middle Eastern condiment which is filled with cilantro, so it's only for cilantro fans. And then I drink a large glass of water. Actually, I do that first, take my medication, and I'm off. And then when I come back, then I have a full on appetite and breakfast salad. So salud.